Anyways. Okie doke. Okay, cool. But I fixed it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. But I fixed it. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get to... Alright. So, we're gonna get through about half of... We're gonna get through... Oh, whoa. Oh, is that how I did that? Whoa. Okay, so, back in the good old days of yore, when you got an iPad... Whoa, okay. When you got an iPad, they had really basic features, and apparently now you can do a whole bunch of stuff, like, I don't know, you can, like, shrink the window that you're looking at, which is weird. I didn't know that. I'm learning so much about all this tech stuff all the time. I'm never not learning. Okay, so today we've got to get to Lanayru, but it is quite heavy in... Actually, oh my gosh. There is so much here in this region. It's going to be crazy. So we have to mark all of this, obviously, so you guys will see this, but Lanayru is going to take, obviously, all of this region, and then all the way up here, which has the Tingle Islands, or what is this actually called? No, the island that's up here is Tingle Island, but this is like... I don't know if these islands have like a name overall. Anyway, so there's all those in this region as well. But there's a lot of elevation and a lot of treasure in this area. So there's going to be a lot to get to. And there's also, it looks like there's a lot more treasure than there is Koroks. So we're going to be like a pirate today. Very, very much treasure hunting, which is cool. But first things first, we've got to actually get to the region and get the tower so I can mark everything. So that's what we're going to start with. There are a couple things here. Let's see. Okay, so that's in the region. And then I have, what is this? The Crowned Beast, I did that. I'm gonna... So normally what I've been using is this Shrines companion app to track everything. I'm gonna turn off the quests on it because it's not very helpful. And I will use the Nintendo Switch Zelda Notes app to track the quests because this app is good for the treasure chest. It's not really good for quest hunting, which is kind of a pain, but c'est la vie. Alright, so we've got to start... we're going to go to this shrine and then go kind of this direction, because that's where the tower is. But for right now, we're just going to hang out right here. Or I suppose while I'm... we'll have the music going and the game audio not going, and while I'm traversing to just get the tower before we start marking stuff up, we'll do this, just so we at least have this going on. And we'll start having stuff going here. At least a little bit. Also, every time I create a new outfit for Link, I always think that I found like the newest... I found my new favorite outfit. This one's really cute. And I've kept it on since yesterday. Haha, we do have a spear. Get out of here. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get to this cliff without it starting to rain. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh, okay. But there's enough. Okay. I thought it was going to be mostly just cliff, but we'll actually be able to get up here without having to do too much climbing, and it'll just be like slanted running. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Mr. Goat. Get up there. Get up there. This is actually probably going to be the easiest. Well, I don't want to say that just yet. I was going to say probably the easiest tower that we've gotten so far, which would make the start of this and marking everything easier. But honestly, I think that that's false because these have been incredibly difficult. And this one is not necessarily easy, it's just closer. But there is definitely a lot of things that can kill us. Hey, look, there's a star. Whoa, no, that's okay. Yeah, we don't need to do that. I don't want to fight him yet. I just want to get to where we're going. I just want to get the tower so I can mark stuff off. Also, very surprised it's not raining. All right. I saw the weather change and it was supposed to be raining and now it's not. I guess I won't complain though. I would rather it not be raining. That's nice. Do I have stamina food? I do. Okay, good. Let's see if we can kind of preserve some of it. We may be able to. We might just have enough stamina to get all the way up, which will be nice. Go, Linky, go. Go, Linky, go. Oh yeah, we have plenty. Sweet. Okay, so then I didn't speak too soon. It was actually so far the easiest of all the towers we've done so far, which has only been what, like 3? We haven't even gotten to the worst one. Ugh. Look at that. Alright, let's look at... I think the way I want to try to do this is to go kind of like in... I think I want to start on this side because we're only probably going to be able to do half of this region today, depending on how well this goes. So we'll start on the left side and just kind of make our way to the right side and then see how far we can get through. So to start off, we will bring ourselves back over here. We'll hang out with, I'll hang out with you guys right here while I mark stuff because this is the less important part. Because there's apps and pictures and all that stuff of all of these things. So I don't need to show me marking all of this stuff, but I will need to do it before we continue so that I'm not spending as much time looking for it. We got a chest here. We've got a Korok right here. Oop, that's not a Korok stamp. Hey, there we go. Okay. There is a... Oh, I love this. This is just marked perfectly for us. This is a camp, which means there's also a chest. There's a Korok right here. There's a few Koroks in this area. So we've got one here. And then there's one... Oh, this is a triple... This is a fruit... What do they call that? It's like a fruit matching, I think is what I've been calling it. And then let's see, we have this shrine here, but this is called Shrine Island, which is, I think, is funny. I'm not gonna worry about marking that because, oops. This is where we are. Let's see, we've got a chest between Banana Island and this little spot here, and then right beyond Banana Island, and it looks like this dark water part, there's a chest, and then there's a chest inside these ruins here. Over here on Zaw's Island, there is a Korok. We've got a Korok on this little bit of land here, and then we have, it looks like, we've got a chest here. We've got a Korok seed here. Is this under the... Yeah, this looks like it's probably under the bridge. And then before we get too much further that direction, let's go over here. Because off into this wilderness area, this foresty area, we have a chest and a Korok seed. There's also a shrine right here, so we'll make sure to grab that as well. There is a chest off the coast here. There's a chest... Oh gosh. There. A Korok a little off the bridge here. And then up a ways, we've got a chest. In the whereabouts of this spot. And then let's see, we have a Korok seed in this patch of trees. Got a Korok seed on the edge of this little pond. And we got a chest in this tree. We got a Korok in this tree. Alright, and then according to the app, that's kind of it in this spot. And we can kind of move away from this area a little bit. There is a Korok within these ruins, which I think I recognize that is a rock matching pattern. At the top of the region, actually on the app it says that it's here, but we actually don't have visible access to it on our actual map, so I'm not going to mark it on this region. But there is one that's like in a bridge area here or something. We're not going to get that one because it's not on our actual map. And then down a ways, we have a shrine here that we'll get to. Up here by this little coast area, there is a chest. There's a chest within these ruins. Where's this? Zelo Pond, there's a Korok. We'll go over there and get that. In Merkay Island, there is a chest in the whereabouts of here. Oops, my apologies. There's a chest here. I've actually not really explored this area too much, so this will be kind of fun to go through here. But this is a little, like, Lizalfos camp, which is kind of neat. Let's see, we have, yes, the Hinox that exists over here. That'll be fun to take him out. He was in, he had a special little cameo, this Hinox. Kind of showed up in one of my clips and chased me down and then swam across the water that I didn't know he could do. So we have a Korok up here, a shrine, and then we've got a chest here. We've actually got a handful of chests in this specific area. Oops. which we may just... I may seriously just jump off of the tower and just collect all the chests on this plot of land area, because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 just in this spot alone. So let's see how refined we can get these stamps. So we've got, looks like there's a chest. I'm sorry, I keep doing that. There's a chest here. We have a chest here. There's one here. There's one here. There are 2 that are kind of side by side in this spot. There is one on this this encampment area that we just passed by getting up here. There is one here. And then there is one here. So lots of treasure just in this spot alone is kind of wild. So we'll go over there. Let's see, what else do we have? How many stamps do I have left? I've got 52. We have 52 stamps left. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so moving up this way. Yeah, so it's like it's like showing this camp sort of, but it doesn't show the actual camp. It just shows that there's a chest and a camp here, which is fine. So since it's on our actual map, then we'll go here. But it also shows a Korok seed that is in a location that I can't see, so we'll get that in this upper region when we get to that region. Let's see here. So beyond here, we have a chest somewhere along this waterfall area. There's this other Hinox that is over here. I keep doing that. I keep bumping those with my my finger. We've got a Korok here. We have a chest. This area is actually really cool, and you know what's interesting is a lot of people decide not to go through here. They kind of just, you know, especially once you learn how to wind bomb, you'll skip right over this area when you play through the game. But what I learned recently, recently meaning like probably a couple of weeks ago maybe, you can actually get a very large amount of arrows actually casually playing through the Lizalfos kind of camp area here, going through to Zora's Domain. If you follow this trail all the way up and you meet Sidon, and then you go up all these trails and you literally follow this trail all the way through, all the way to Zora's Domain, you can come across a lot of arrows, and it is extremely helpful. And you never really think about it. And I never really thought about it either, you know, until recently, like I said. And you know, then I can go from I can get up to 120 extra arrows, because each of those Alphos has a chance, I think, to drop at least one bundle of 5, if not more.
Welcome Bacon Goober to tonight's Silver Wolf stream. How are you?
Hey Bacon. Next idea for a run, no map. That'll be interesting. Okay, sure. Yeah, you know what? We should absolutely add that. That would be that'll be difficult for sure, because I rely heavily on the map to get me most places. But I think that would be a really good challenge. How are you doing today, Bacon? Bacon, bacon, bacon. We got there's actually 3 chests in this area, but I'm just gonna mark 2 of them, because 2 of them are like literally right here next to each other. We've got a Korok seed. Sure. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do that 150 times. And then I'm still going to do it more. The idea popped in my head earlier today. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. That's good. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Fun. Well, actually, no. I think it'd be fun for you guys to watch, not for me to play. That would be a super pain. But I am willing to do it because my pain is your pleasure. So that's the goal, anyways. That's not the goal. That's the idea, anyways. But I am so down for it. I've actually thought about doing that too, and I've been too afraid to actually try it because of how heavily I rely on the map. But it's kind of the same thing with the permadeath run that I ran, or that I've tried to run a couple of times. I am so bad at the game to the point of like dying too much, and so it's not good. But I'm willing to do it until I actually do it. Also, voice cracks for days apparently. We are getting pretty close to the end of our pins here. And there are a ton of chests in this area. I mean, an absolute, like, let's see here, hold on. So, there are, it looks like 2 Koroks in the actual town. And then there are, just in the town alone, not even counting the waterfall right here, from here and here, there are 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, just right here in this area, which is nuts. That is a lot of treasure. And then there is the one that's here. There is one, I think this is under the bridge, like on this little piece of land that's down there. We've got this. I saw someone try a no map 100% run but gave up. I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. That is yeah, that's I mean that definitely would yeah, that's going to be quite difficult. Also, that one's kind of more in the water. I'm definitely not going to do like 100% no map because that is criminal. That is criminal. We're not doing that. But no map doing a general run, yeah, I can do that. I can try at least. There's definitely no shame in trying. All right, we've got a few more pins left. Let's go ahead and finish up some of these marks here. I'll be surprised if we even get through these 100. But also, oh my gosh, 100 pins and we're still not done. I wonder if I can, you know what I should do? Also, I should figure out how many of each Korok and chest there are, and like mini boss in each region, and then divide it. Instead of by space that I cover, I should do it by like the do it by the amount of things there are, if that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and do like, you could use shrines and things without using the main tower still. Yeah, which is nice. That is a good point. That is a good point. Gosh, how are we gonna... Okay, there's a ton of these here. Let me try to zoom in here and get a little better idea. Is there 2? No, there's 1. Oh, I'm out of pins. Okay. Well, when we get to this area, we'll get the rest of those. Where did my remote go? I'm literally the blindest person I know. Yep. Yeah, because you can do like yeah, like you could still, I guess you could still, because you can still like get the towers, you just can't use them or whatever. Oh, except you'd have to play without the HUD, huh? The one on the fan is so annoying. Yeah, you have to do it after after you do Rata, huh? I think you can... Options. All right, well, let's change our vision here though. Let's see. Yeah, you can turn it on pro and then have nothing. This would be ooh, that would be rough. But we will do it. Maybe not today, but we will do it. Also, because I get too easily distracted, I think I'm gonna not get these. I think, like, I'll get these when we get to this point, but I do want to start here and kind of grab these ones here, these chests and Koroks here, and then move this direction, and then move this, you know, towards the town, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. We'd also stop and see Impa and grab the Champion's Tunic, because I think we have one of our memories down, so we can go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and turn the game audio on, turn our music off. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and see Impa. Go ask her for our wonderful tunic. Oh, Impa. Oh, Impa. Oh, yeah, we should probably tell Paya about this. This will make her happy. There we go. Yeah, now she'll be all happy. Alright, Impa, I got a memory, and I'd like to get my shirt. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then we'll also... Oh, yeah, I can't forget. We've also got to track those. Because... But I've got to use 2 separate apps for that. And then we also have the armor tracker. So let's go ahead real quick. While I'm here and looking at it, I've got the armor tracker app pulled up. So I'm going to go through and just kind of mark off the things that we've got, so I know what armor pieces I have. And it does tell you, it shows all of the DLC armor as well. But it also says armor not upgradable. And then it has like stars for each of the ones. Making tortilla pizza? Dang. Alright. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Nintendo Switch shirt. I have the Hylian gear. We've got the full climbing gear, which is awesome. So we can put those, we can check those off. And then what else do we have? We have the warm doublet. We have da-da-da-da-da, la-di-da-di-da, blitty-bloody-blah, blah, 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 blah. Where the heck are they? Where the heck are they? We have the old shirt. We have the well-worn trousers. We've got the stealth tights, mask, and chest guard. And then I believe that is all, right? Because I have the Hylian stuff. Cool. And then it tells us so far what we need to upgrade all of our stuff, which is pretty neat. So we do have, you know, like it gives us this very nice detailed list of all of the stuff that we need and how much of everything we need, like what items we need and how much of it, which is pretty cool. So, and that is like all inclusive of all the armor pieces. So, we will keep track of that. I think yeah, I have my Hylian stuff upgraded once. I have my stealth stuff upgraded once. And then I have my climber's bandana upgraded once. Let's see if we can actually upgrade anything else. And then I have also got these orbs. So let's go ahead and get some more stamina while we're here before we get too much farther. Yeah, we need more stamina, please. Yes. Yes, Miss Fairy. Sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, give me some more of that sweet, sweet stamina. I think there was a reason that I didn't do this last time before I got off stream, but I can't remember what the reason was. I'm sure it wasn't a very good one. There was a reason I didn't do this beforehand. But I don't think it was a good one. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a full wheel of stamina. A full extra wheel. And then from here, for a little bit, we'll get hearts. Sweet. And then, luckily, I actually don't even have to do anything for keeping track of the quests that we have done, because one of the cool things about the Zelda Notes app is that we can pull it up, and I've kind of shown this a couple of times, but if we go into the Zelda Notes app, it actually keeps track of it. It links to your actual Nintendo account, and then it keeps track of your play data and also gives you basically a GPS, and it knows exactly where you are without having to even check anything. So I can wait for it to connect, and then it shows me exactly on the map where I am, which is cool. And then I can select all the different categories to highlight, so I can check them all off and everything. So, but I don't. But the thing is, like, I don't have to check anything off. So I actually have, I've got 15% of the Koroks done already, which is cool. But I don't have to do anything with the app. The app just keeps track of all of that data. It also keeps track of all of the different bosses that I've defeated. So I've defeated apparently a quarter of the Lynels in the game. And it doesn't reset when you have a blood moon. So blood moons happen, but any mini boss that you've already defeated, it still keeps track of that data, which is super neat. Let's see. It has like the taluses, the Hinoxes, that's awesome. And then it shows how many quests that we've gotten done. So I've completed 53% of the main quests, 14% of shrine quests, and 22% of side quests, which is pretty sick as well. So we can kind of zoom into this area here. And so like, you can kind of see there's those two side quests. And then it's kind of hard to tell, but right here, where Impa's house is, there's a main quest and a shrine quest there, because there's a shrine quest that's there. Stormblight, hello, how are you doing? But then there's also two main quests here in Kakariko, so it keeps track of all of those, and then whatever quest is done and not done is highlighted, and then it's darkened out when it's completed, which is neat. Oh, that's right. We have Misko, the Great Bandit, which I did not do, and then Wild Horses, which I also did not do. Those are two side quests that are at the stable that is right past the Dueling Peaks. But yeah, so we can use this to kind of keep track of all those different quests, and that's pretty neat. There's also obviously like these that we can keep track of, but we can keep track of, I can look at the app and see which ones. Where each one of them is, if I haven't picked them up yet, if I haven't, started them, whatever. Alright, well, let's make our way to the ferry up here so we can see about some upgrades. Because we're gonna need ourselves some upgrades. And so far we've only got the one ferry, so we can't get any more than the one upgrade level. But I think both my climbers things can be upgraded, the other two that I have, and then my champion's tunic might be able to upgrade, I don't know. Let's see, and then I don't know, how many fairies do I have? I do not currently have any fairies, so let's go ahead and put all of our stealth stuff on. And we will collect 1, 2, and they're all by the ground, which is nice. 3. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. Ah, there we go. 4. Cool. Never mind. I was wrong. There we go. Cool. Let's put this back on.
Alexander Lewis,
this back on.
297 to Silver Wolf's stream.
Tsunami Blight. Hello. Welcome back. Love the Blights hanging out. Haven't seen you guys. It's so cool seeing you guys here. Oh, Kotera. Yeah, what do we have? Perfect. Yep. Yeah, let's do both. Let's do both, ma'am, please. And we can do the champion's tunic at least once, which is also really good. Love that. Love it. Yeah, enhance away. Amazing. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. She's so cool. She is so cool. All right, we've got a good bit of protection now, which is awesome. Great start. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way up over these little hills here. This little, I don't even know what the heck you'd call them. They're not even hills. They're like, I don't know. Let's put on our climber stuff so we can get our. Once these get a second upgrade, we'll be able to actually climb and use less stamina. Okay, let's put this back on, and then we will make our way. Where's our horsey at? Where is... Oh, gosh, pork chop's all the way down there. Good little horse. You know, he's stayed right there the whole time. He's a good horse. He's a good horse. Okay, so we can start... yeah, we can start right here by this lake here, and then we'll make our way to this giant marsh area and also grab that shrine, obviously. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start with this Korok seed over here because it doesn't look like it's on the ground level, or at least, you know, down there where the lake is. And I don't want to go all the way down there just to come back up here. So we'll start over here. It looks like we're trekking after a... I have no idea. Where the heck is it? We can also grab some extra ancient parts. These are great. We're at, what, 2 cores right now? Yeah, so we are 1 core away from upgrading Stasis Plus, or upgrading Stasis to Stasis Plus. What? Are there horses? Are there horses? I did not know there were horses. Let's see. We don't have any... Alright, we won't break those just yet. Also, I thought this was a lot closer. It might be... Art thou in the tree? Thou is not in the tree. Is thou in the tree? What the heck is this thing? Hello? Aha! Oh, it's a fruit offering! Oh, how cute. Let's go ahead and offer them up an apple here. There you go. Nope. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. And you know what? Actually, I just thought of this. But if I use... I don't know why my brain takes so long to think of these things. But if I keep track of Korok seeds by using the app, using the Zelda Notes app. Let me go ahead and find out where the heck I'm at. Yeah, there we go. Using the Zelda Notes app, then I don't have to really worry about checking them off on this other app. I don't know why I just thought of that. We are at 142, by the way, out of 900. So, and we have 100, which... We have 142 done? There's no way that that's correct. Is that correct? I don't know. I have a completion... that's the only other thing is we have a completion amount, not a completion... Or maybe it's 143, huh? Because I didn't mark this one off just yet. So it would be 143, which sounds right, because I think I got 2 inventory upgrades. This the big man's coming next stream, so I won't be here because I'm scared of the big man. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and mark off, or take off the Koroks on the Shrine's Companion app. And we'll just use this for the chests, the camps, and the DLC chests. I'm not even going to use it for the mini-bosses, I don't think. Because the mini-bosses we have on here, so... Let me just see. Yeah, because I mean, like, because what? Let me just real quick. Actually, I wonder if it may be actually really beneficial to do this. I want to try this real quick. If I can get the Zelda Notes app on my iPad instead of my phone, then I can actually kind of change how I'm doing this a little bit. So let me see here. If we do, I think it's just the Nintendo Switch app. Nintendo Switch. Yeah, we can actually just get it right here. Which means I can actually use this bigger screen to keep track of everything except for the chests, which is perfect. Let me go ahead and sign in real quick. Hang on. Yes, let's use my pass key for my account here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, this guy gets it. Cool. Zelda notes. Heck yeah. There we go. Okay. Now it's making now it's see now it's making sense. Okay. This is going to be a lot more efficient. All right, let me pull up the Shrines Companion app on my phone here, and we can go ahead and select the areas that we've got here. We've got the Great Plateau, the Dueling Peaks, Lanayru, Hateno, and then we're going to mark no shrines because I can actually use the app here to do shrines, towers, stables. We will do the villages. Well, I don't need the villages, but the stables will be nice to know where those are. Koroks, and then all of our mini bosses we'll go ahead and mark. And then each of our quests we'll go ahead and highlight. Cool. And that is that. Perfect. And then the only thing that we can't do, or one of the only things that we can't do, is we cannot. Oh, there we go. We cannot decide what region we want to look at. I don't believe. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. I want to try to kind of use things a little bit differently here. So we will, let's see. Let's keep the Great Fairies. The Divine Beasts I want to keep on the Shrines app. The Great Fairies I want to keep on the Shrines app. Because the Divine Beasts actually tell us what is inside of each of those. But we don't have that on the Zelda Notes app. It's really weird that we don't have both of them. I don't really know why. Like we can't get It's so weird that we can't get everything for the game in the app that's made for the game. Or I guess it's not made for the game. The Zelda Notes app is it's actually just a function in the Nintendo Switch app. But the point is, we don't have all of the functions for the game, and there's still apps that we have to use for things that the app won't give us, Like, isn't that weird? I just find that so silly. Anyways, so we'll keep the Koroks off, memories off, horses, but we'll keep it for the chests and the DLC chests because the Switch app does not give us that. We'll take off the mini bosses off of here. Enemy camps we'll keep on here as well. Quests, I can get rid of that. Okay. Cool. And then I think I do have to kind of adjust this a little bit, so give me just a minute to kind of go through all of this. Let's see. Oh no, I have not gotten that yet. Right, because that is for technically for the DLC, which is weird. Oh, right. Let's not show DLC content. That has, yeah, it has those. This chest, I think, oh, I know where that is. I know where that is. And then we have that one. Okay, good. Oh gosh. Got me food in the air fryer. Look at you, bacon. Look at you go. Nice. Very good. Very good. No, don't shrink my app. I'll shrink your app. All right. Let's see here. So we've got all of those. Okay. Is there a way I can link these two accounts? There should be, right? I should be able to, let's see. Uh-huh. Yes. Do you want to delete the local data to use the existing cloud data or replace the cloud data with your local? No, overwrite the cloud with local. Yeah, there we go. So then I can, because then I should be able to do that with this as well. Give me a sec, hold on. I'm trying new stuff. Okay, so I should be, so if I close this and then go back into it, it should reset. No, it does not, because hardy har har, it would only be, that would only be too easy. Let's go ahead and sign out of the account, and then, oops, no, get out of here, you goober. I don't need to read your privacy stuff. Yes, this one. Mm-hmm. Saved in the cloud on your phone. Hold on. Hold the phone. That is so weird. Oh, I'm trying to learn all the things. Oh, because this is a different profile. Okay. Wait. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then that creates a whole new problem. Ah. Ah. Okay. Well, what's it sharing? Oh. I wish they labeled those better because I never know which one Nintendo is talking about. So so item sharing item sharing is actually a really cool feature, and I actually had somebody gosh, I don't even remember when that was doing that. But basically what you can do is you can share items between different save files or between different profiles. And I actually had somebody who was playing the game alongside me and was sending items from their game to my game through item sharing. So if both people, both accounts, both whatever, have the Switch 2 version of this game and they have the Zelda Notes app, then you can actually send different items to like a like shared, like, I don't know, chest or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I forget. Um and so you can send things like items and I think like meals and I don't think you can send armor, but you can send weapons and stuff back and forth to each other. It's really cool. It's a pretty neat little feature. Okay. I am going to need to take a minute and kind of go through this, and I apologize, but I'm not able to do what I was hoping I'd be able to do, and that's really sad, but it is what it is. And one thing I've learned growing up is, growing up and getting into my adulthood, is that sometimes doing things that suck, but only doing them, once or twice to get them out of the way is so much better than just dealing with the inconvenience of not doing the thing that sucks. So we're gonna take a minute to do this thing that sucks that I don't want to do, but I'd rather do it than not, if that makes sense. Basically what I'm doing is, because what I wanted to do was go through the Shrine's Companion, it's like the Shrine Companion app, and then log into the same profile on my phone and on my iPad, but they're not linking properly. So I'm going through this process of marking off which chests I have done in on both devices, so that I can use the Nintendo Switch app on my iPad for all the bigger stuff, and then I can use just my phone for chests. Big pain, but it is totally worth it. Because if I do this just one time, then I don't have to do it any other time. And that's pretty darn good to me. I'm sure there's a way to do this more efficiently, I think, but I am not smart enough for that, so this is what we're doing. Boomerang, enemy camp. Okay. Got this. I just want to make sure I mark all of these properly. Luckily, we haven't gotten too far overall, which makes this process far easier than it would be if I was very far. Because this could suck so much more. Please, please, quiet down, I require patience. I require patience. Alright. There's actually not that much to do, thankfully. There's not that many I have to cross off here, or mark off, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we got those done. We got this camp and these. Can I, do you mind? Can I, there we go. There we go. And then we have these 3 chests here done. I wish that they had the chests on the Zelda Notes app, because that would be... It does strike me as pretty bizarre they don't count the chests as part of the 100%ing of the game for whatever reason. It's just like they consider all the places that you can get, they consider all the Koroks and the mini bosses and all of that, but getting the chests is not on their list of things that they care about putting on here to make sure that you get all of. And I don't really know how I feel about that. I think I feel pretty bothered. Oh, that's right. I totally just saw the Hateno chest, and there's that one Hateno chest that has like that's glitched into the ground that nobody can get, and I was like, how did I miss that chest? Because that's the one in Hateno that nobody can get. With all the updates to this game, and I've mentioned this before, with all the updates to this game, you think that they would have gotten rid of that, given it to all the players who have tried so desperately to get it, just to find out that it's not actually acquirable. Just, and it's just a purple rupee. It's not like it's not an important item. It's just, but it's there. It's an item. It's in the game, and it's like, gosh, golly jeepers, could you at least, could you give it to us? Nope, not allowed to do that. Well, can you give it to me so I have 100% of my chest hunting done? Nope, can't do that. Okay, well, can you do anything that'll help us? Nope, can't do that. Yeah, didn't think so. I did not think so. Okay, so we've got both of those chests, it looks like. And then that should be it for the chests, which is pretty baller. So we can go ahead and leave that unchecked for now. And then visibility settings, we're going to not show the collected items. And then that will be it. So now I can only see the chests that we haven't gotten yet, which is fantastic. What? Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I've gotten that one. I just didn't mark it off, apparently. And then I got this one as well. Hero, Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki. Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that that is over with, we can go ahead and move into here. And where the heck are we at? We are here. Perfect. In Telta Lake. We are in Telta Lake.
Welcome Joseph's 153 to Silver Wolf's stream.
Phoenix, hey, hey, hey. How you doing? All right, thank you, little Korok buddy. And thank you for your patience. I'm glad you're doing well. That's awesome. You just showed up right at the end of all the time wasting I was busy doing. No, it wasn't time waste. It was actually very helpful. But now we can continue on our wondrous journey. Alright, so we can go ahead and get these chests. Let me make sure our... Yeah, there we go. So we've got an opal and some arrows in this area we can grab. And it looks like they're probably both going to be metal chests. Okay, well, that's not helpful. You silly goose. What's going on with you, Phoenix? What are you up to today? We're just barely too far away. Just barely too far away. We're still too far away? I'm sorry. Can I get that chest, please? When am I going to get the Master Sword? We're going to go and get that as soon as we have the hearts for it. And we're in that region. So we're working through about half or more of this today. Depending on what our time looks like, if I can quit, stalling so much. And then, so we'll have this region done today. I actually don't stream tomorrow, but I might actually, just to make up for yesterday, because I didn't stream yesterday. And then we've got to get the Akala region, we've got to get the Elden region, and then when we get to the Woodland region, we should be in a pretty good spot, but I don't know that we'll have enough hearts by then. I'm just watching you, that's all. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to see you back here again. So we've got our opal, and yeah, then the other chest is metallic. Try to beat the rain so we don't get caught slipping on here. This is kind of a cute little spot.
Some stream elements to tonight's Silver Wolf stream.
The Centrix.
How are you?
Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Why are these so far that I have to actually get right on top of them? You're making it too difficult for me to actually... There we go. Alright, grab us some arrows. And then we can get off of this area and come up here. We've got a Korok and a chest. Oh, come on. There we go. Mark that off. Mark it, mark it. And then up here, we have... There is a Wizrobe, I believe? No? I thought there was a Wizrobe up here. Well, we've got a nice... Aha! There he is! Wait! No! Come back! Come back! Wait, come back! I didn't mean to pick that up, but okay. Yeah, there we go. That's right, I don't have to mark Koroks anymore. Those get marked off immediately. I do have to mark them off on the map, or at least delete the stamp, but... Thankfully, all we have to mark off now is our chests, which... Oh, I don't have space for this. I am going to leave this chest here, and we'll come back for it. Excuse me, for it, because I don't have the space for it, but I don't want to just pick it up and then drop it. I would like to keep it. So, we can move up this way, though, and get this enemy camp. I would play more, but my brother's not letting me use his Switch. Well, that's rude. I'm assuming he's an older brother. And as a middle child, I gotta tell you, I don't get it. Because I'm a middle child, so I've been an older and a younger brother. And I don't get it, man. I've been an older brother. Bacon, I'm back and it was delicious. Awesome. Yeah, you said it was a tortilla pizza. What does that mean? Like not like a pizza, not like the pizza pockets, right? You're talking about like you made like, I don't know, so however you made a tortilla pizza. I don't think I've ever even heard of that. But I'm glad it was good. Well, Phoenix, I'm sorry to hear that your older brother's being so older brotherish. Kind of rude. Kind of rude. Older brothers can be like that. I don't know why. Like I said, my older brother was like that and it was terrible. I did not mean to use an ice arrow for that, but okay. Sure. Can I... Yeah, there we go. 10 arrows. Look at that. And he dropped a Phrenic bow. That's crazy. Is it literally just him? It's a soft tortilla, pizza sauce, cheese... Soft tortilla, pizza sauce, cheese, and sausage. Then you air fry it until it's crunchy. Dang. All right. Sure. Sure. That sounds pretty baller. Ooh. Also, I like this chest. This chest is 5 shock arrows. Love getting shock arrows. I didn't have this problem when I was younger with the 3DS. Ugh. But now with the Switch... Maybe it's because it's a Switch and it's all like, I don't know, expensive and fancy or something. Oops, we don't need that anymore. That's so rude. Well, I'm sorry. One of my favorite cheat meals. Nice. Very good. Love a good, hefty, hearty, healthy, or even just filling meal that doesn't cost anything. Love that. Love that. Those are really good. Well, if it helps at all, you can tell your brother that that he's being a meanie head and he should let you play if he's not using it. That's like the only thing I can say is like, if they're not using it, why can't you use it, you know? That used to drive me nuts. I would get told all the time as a younger brother, oh, you can't use this, you know, except for me, it was, I don't know if you guys even know what it is, but the original Xbox, we had the original Xbox before the 360, like, before the 360 came out, and, like, the original 360, we had the original Xbox, and it was cool, but my brother had it, my older brother had it, and even when he wasn't using it, we couldn't use it. But he never had a good reason for us to not be able to use it, because we also had a GameCube, and we took, at least I took great care of that. I take great care of all of my stuff, and I wasn't allowed to use the Xbox. I tried that, he'd almost give in. It's just, you know, like what's with the gatekeeping, man? It's just a game system. If he's not using it.
ms.le101 to Silver Wolf's stream.
Hey, Miss Ellie, how you doing, girly?
Lizard.
Still so weird sometimes saying your name. Because, you know, all ex-wife and everything. Bro, the Xbox just sits there like, what? No, seriously, like, what is up with that? I don't understand that. If you have an Xbox or, like, if you have any game system, right? Any console, and you're not using it, but you won't let your siblings use it, and all they want to do is just play the system, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is this in the ground? Is this in the ground, or is this... This is close to a stable. Does this mean we're going to have to get the, I saw your video about not streaming last night. I was so sad. If you're not using it, then why not let me play? Oh, you want to play it later? Then give it...
Lizard.
Yeah, give it here. You got time. Yeah, exactly. See? It's not... Yeah, the math ain't mathin', man. It's just not making any sense. If you're not using it right now, why can't I use it right now? Oh, well, I'll use it later. Okay, how later is later? I don't know, a couple hours? Great. You know how much gaming I can get done in a couple of hours? I hated being the younger sibling. Man, it was terrible. Not fun. Yeah, I had to go pick up my kids, and I got to hang out with them. It's always nice to see them, so... I wasn't about to let that go. I was like, you know what? I did end up sleeping a lot, though, I will be honest. I slept for most of the time that they were here, but I did get to hang out with them a little bit. I feel bad that I was asleep most of the time, but I just, man, I was so tired. I'm telling you, like, running a kitchen, I'm telling you guys, like, I've worked on job sites before, and that can be hard work. But running this kitchen, that is mentally more exhausting. Pot lid, great shield. It is the goated shield, yeah. At the beginning of this, walkthrough, I was doing, I was itching to get every pot lid I could.
Lizard.
Yeah, boy!
Azora, thank you for the follow.
Lizard.
I wish I could, I wish I could make the, Okay, that's not what I wanted. No. Go ahead, kick me off. Kick me off. Yeah, there we go. That's not even what I wanted to do in the first place. Get out of here. I want to find this... You know what I bet this chest is? I think this chest is a... What's in this chest? It's just an opal. Okay, what I was going to say is maybe this is the one that I have to go and feed the dog here at the stable for. But I'm not seeing it. And since it's just an opal, like, I don't imagine I would need to get the dog for this chest, right? Also, oh my gosh. 7 hardy radishes, 3 big hardy radishes. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Where is this chest at, bro? Like, hello?
Lizard.
Bacon, you said, I wish I could eat at a restaurant. I budget $40 a month for food. Ugh. Bro. That's really rough, also. Yeah. Okay, but if you could eat anywhere every month, just like at least once a month, where would you go? One restaurant that you got to go once a month. It would be like your favorite day of the month would be going to this restaurant. Where would it be?
Lizard.
What would help me is call for the chest. I wish I could see where it was.
Lizard.
I don't even know where the heck it is. Is it like... Okay, we're close enough to the stable, even though it's just an opal. I don't know.
Penguin scroll to Silver Wolf's stream.
Hey, Sasha, how you doing, girly? Let me see if it is the dog. Cause it may be the dog, right? I'm good. I am good. I was feeling a little unsure about stream tonight because I woke up, I took a nap and then I woke up and I was a little bit groggy and a little bit out of it, but I feel better. I feel better. The apple tree? Apple tree. Oh. The Cheesecake Factory, okay. What's your go-to order at the Cheesecake Factory then? Come here, little buddy. We've got a... What are you doing? Another guy. The only people I can meet here at this stable are men. You seem grumpy. Take a look at the east. It's always covered in clouds, right? Rain and stuff really sours my mood. Good thing saddies... Okay. Well, hold on. All my life, it's a pretty long story. You sure you want to hear it? Sure. Tell me about your sad story. Have you heard that rumor about the strange mountain on which a bunch of animals appear at a certain time? He's talking about the, Satori Mountain. Well, when I heard that, I went there to do some hunting. I thought it sounded like a good opportunity to turn a profit selling the meat and whatnot. Okay. So I go to the mountain and wait for the animals to show up when suddenly this dirty little pup appears out of nowhere. I figure he's been separated from his parents or abandoned by his last owner. Starts begging for food, so I give him some jerky and he runs off over the hill. Okay. Later on, I doze off for a little while, and when I come to, there's a big glowing beast standing right in front of me. Okay. It caught me completely off guard. I couldn't even draw my bow. I just stared at it, and then the beast runs at me like it wants to trample me. Suddenly, the pup I gave food to jumps in between us. He starts barking at the beast, who was 10 times his size, all to protect me, even though he was trembling with fear. Okay. Then the beast recoiled a bit, so I took that chance to snatch up the pup and flee down the mountain, tripping and falling all the way. And that's my story. Okay. You should find that glowing beast on the mountain and give it a stern talking to. Bro, you sound like a crazy person. Can I give your dog some meat? Oh my gosh, I totally can. I hate the dogs in this game. Why? Sasha, you said I've come to a realization I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Yeah. Yeah, what makes your relationship so love-hate? What happened? Also, Bacon, you said Alfredo pasta is your go-to? That's pretty good. Do you ever do anything specific, like special for your Alfredo pasta, or is it just like plain Alfredo pasta? No way he's gonna walk all the way there. No way he's gonna walk all the way there. There's no way. It's literally just an opal, bro. That's pretty awesome. That's, you know what? That's me too. I'm super picky about the food that I eat, so I feel you. Like, I don't know if it's just because you're picky or if it's just like a food preference thing, but for me, I'm super, super picky. So I absolutely, like, I would do Alfredo pasta. Dude, all that just for an opal under the tree is diabolical. Like, that's actually so criminal that I have to feed a dog meat just for an opal. Whatever. At least we found it. Thanks, Sadie. Thanks, Daddy. I can't kill the Ganon, so that's the hate, but I love finding new areas and shrines. There's some really pretty places in this game, yeah. I feel you. I hear you, girl. Yep. Yeah, I think I would do something similar, but I would definitely do the... I would do that probably at, like, an Applebee's or some other sit-down diner place, but honestly... I don't know. I can't do... I don't know. I don't like going out places. I think if I went out anywhere, it would be to go out somewhere. I would go to Dairy Queen. That's like my go-to place. I would go to Dairy Queen, but nobody could talk to me. Everybody has to leave me alone. Like, if anybody tried to bother me while I was out, I'd be like, no, absolutely go away. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I don't want to see you. No. do not even bother me. I feel if the chef wanted it made that way, he would put it on the menu. What do you mean? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Also, Phoenix, you said, why can't we pet dogs in this game? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good point. I've always wanted to be able to. I think there's, like, a way that you can, like, do something to pretend like you're you know, petting the dog, but there really is no dog petting mechanic, and it is mega lame. Oh, jeezums. I'm gonna end up killing myself with this chest. Oh, changing things about a dish? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if the chef wanted it that way, then that's how it would be put on the menu. But if there's a, yeah, if there's like a plain version of it on the menu, then that's what we're getting. Hey, look at that. That's our third core. That's the third core that we needed to upgrade our stasis. That's pretty exciting. Okay, you can go, and you can go. Perfect. Yeah, nice. I think this actually inside here has, let's see. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we are going to have to, I am going to have to use the shrines.
Welcome Nightbot
app
to tonight's Silver Wolf stream.
For shrines, so I can see what's inside of each of these. So we get a Knight's Broadsword and an Ancient Core. Ugh. Okay, so let's see. I guess we can replace the one Knight's Broadsword that we have that's sort of starting to damage, I guess. That's so sad. I don't want to just leave it here. Oh well, that's fine. You have served your purpose, and I appreciate you. And now you will stay with the shrine. I'm going to go over to Twitch to hang out with my friend Bacon. Aw, how sweet. We love that, Sasha. Loving it. Bacon, you have a friend. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, well, that's done at least.
Welcome Penguins Girl _ 412 to tonight's Silver Wolf
Sasha's
stream.
the GOAT.
How are you?
Well, welcome over to the other side. I think, yeah, there's definitely something to be said about, where the heck am I? Is there another chest here? Oh, never mind. Nope. Nope, I'm fine. Yeah, there's definitely something to be said about the different social apps that people use. I really am not a huge fan of the whole, perceived idea, I guess.
Welcome Samuel _ Bode to tonight's Silver Wolf stream.
Hey, Sam.
How are you?
I don't like the, I don't know, I don't like that there's so much negative connotation to using Twitch and Discord. I wish there was more people that would be down to use it, like to use both of those. Bacon with the howl. What's up? Love that. Okay, so this guy has a quest for us. He wants to get this chest. We're not going to get this chest yet because this also has a sword in it. I don't have a problem dropping a sword for a shrine, but I don't want to waste an overworld chest. Because these ones I can always come back to and I can actually see them on my map, but on the, on my, whatchamacallit, on my shrines app, I can see the chests in the overworld, but I can't constantly see the chests in the shrines. I have to click on the shrine. I don't feel like doing that just to see if I missed the chest. I like both, honestly. I just don't like the ads on Twitch, and I get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. We'll have just enough, I think, to get up here. Boom. Perfect. I got Snap, Discord, Twitch, TikTok, Insta, Facebook, X, and the Band app. What the heck is the Band app? Oh, we've got another spin. Hey, I was just talking about Blood Moons earlier. We'll wait for these. We'll wait for the Blood Moon to happen. Bacon, you said I'm very social. Sashi said I like Discord. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think my thing is, like, I want to be able to use Discord more. I just don't use it very much because there's so little amount of people that use it in the first place. So I'm like, okay, well, what is the point of me even setting up a whole thing if nobody's gonna even use it? Yeah, get out of here. Aww. Lady, stand up. You're okay now. Band app is basically Discord, but closed off. Oh. Look who's here. The guy who stood around and watched me get beat up. A little help next time, maybe? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I could have just let you stay here and be knocked out, but whatever. Maybe go to a town and stay there. Bacon. I'm from Earth. You're funny. We got a hidden rock Korok over here. Go ahead and pick this up real quick. We got some good jokesters up in here. Sasha, you said I'm from Pluto. All right, all right. We got some comedians in the chat. Love that. Oh, you know what we should do? We got to grab pork chop from the stable. I totally forgot to even do that. Totally forgot to do that. Hey, Sasha with the midnight comment. Hey, is it midnight in your house? It is. It is midnight in my house for sure. Excuse me. Who was trying to shoot me? Do you mind? It is in fact midnight in my house. Yep. It's pretty late. It's only 6:30 outside, but it's midnight in here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You get to that stable, get yourself a bed, and then sleep, and then get a horse and go to the next town, and then, I don't know. It's 8:30 here. Hey, stable boy. There we go. Bacon with the snake. Question of the day. Do you want a snake? You know what? I thought about it. Sat real long and thought hard about it. Still don't want a snake. I still do not want a snake. I appreciate it. All right. Ooh, what does this guy have? This guy's got a whole sword. You've got a soldier's... This guy has a whole soldier's broadsword. What the heck are you doing with that? Phoenix, you said, why move my account to your Switch if I'm not getting equal screen time as you? What do you mean? What you talking about, Phoenix? Oh, yeah. I missed. I missed. Get out of here. You are not taking me out, mister. All right, pork chop, you're going to hang out there for a second. We've got a... It's just a cute little rock ring. I don't remember what I called these. I gave these a name, and I already forgot what they are. There's also 2 different types of bears over here. Sweet, 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 sweet. So we got that Korok. We can go ahead and mark that off. No, I want to fight these bears. Hold on. What are you guys doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I wanted to fight the bears, and now I can't fight the bears. You've made it now too difficult for me to fight the bears. Ah, jeez. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Bro. Oh, okay, there are bears. Lovely. Yeah, and they drop honey and meat. I mean, they'll always drop meat, but sometimes they drop honey. Alright, Phoenix, well, I appreciate you being here. I hope you get a chance to play some games at some point. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. What the heck? Oh, I get it. Oh, okay, I got it a little bit too much now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the bears aren't heavy in, like, I don't know, spawn rate, I guess? Or, I don't know. Oh, there was totally a beetle there that I didn't get.
Welcome, Luppy Gamers, to tonight's Silver Wolf stream.
Luppy,
How
yo, what's going on? How goes it? Okay, there's a riggedy raggedy smiggity boy over here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, rugged rhino beetle. That's what I meant to say. We've got a warm darner. Good to get a couple of those. Everything is good, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bacon getting all the howls. Sasha went back. She's waiting for the ad. You've got 50 seconds. How are you doing, Luppy? How the heck do I get up here? There's a chest up here. I love that you guys are using both platforms to watch me. And you're using one to get through the ads. And the other, like, it's just so good. Yeah, the thing that's good about Twitch though, Twitch or YouTube, is just that the quality is higher. And I don't think there's like any lag on Twitch ever. Or YouTube for that matter. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing at least all right to just be chilling, you know? Some good relaxation is always super killer. Especially in some of these crazy days that we have. Alright, so we've got a Krakoa over here. Is it a rock in a tree? Is it a Korok in a tree? Oh, it is, but it's not what I thought it was. Wait, hold on. I don't need to shoot this one. I can just... Yeah! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We can go ahead and mark that off. We've got to go back and get our horse. 1:30 is too long not to look at this immaculate wolf. Oh. I don't know what's with the air quotes, but I'm going to pretend that those aren't there. And then... I appreciate it. Adorable. Very sweet. Or just add sparkles to it. There are... Oh my... Oh, well, hello, hello, hello. No. We're not doing all of that. And she's back. All those keys for 2 luminous stone, are we okay? Alright, well, let's move our way down here. we've got a chest over here, over here. Oh, Mr. Moblin. What are you guys all doing here? Oh, my Lanta. I don't think we're doing any of that, Mr. Sir. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I don't think so. What's in here? Oh, these are just fire arrows. That's what they're guarding. That's what they're guarding. Well, I'll tell you what. Ow. Ow. Whoa. I don't think so. Also, we can go ahead and do that, that sword quest now, I guess. I opened up the map and above Zora's domain. Nice. Where's that at? So not this region. You're talking about the Akala region? Is it this one here? Whoa, what a jump. All right. Yeah, I think so. It's got a bunch of circles on the map. Girlfriend, you're going to have to do a whole lot better than that. Because that is so many places. There are circles everywhere. I don't know, I'm tired.
Welcome Fermo_OM
That's
to
fair.
tonight's Silver Wolf stream.
Fermo, hey,
How
hey,
are
hey,
you?
hey. How's it going? Circles aren't real, silly gooses. Oh my gosh. Yeah, circles aren't circles don't exist. All right, what do we got? Okay, so we got another rock pattern here, so we're gonna. Oh, we don't even have to go that far for this one. But we have our lovely little rock, our lovely little rock here, and boom, place that right there, and there we go. Korok seed done. Sweet, love that. We can go ahead and mark that off. Cool. Now we can just grab our pork chop. Come here, pork choppy. Hey. Oh, wow, that was rough. Stop it. That's enough. Hi-ya! The rock? What about the rock? Did I miss something? Alright, let's go this way. Oh, wait. I am wrong. I am incorrect. We are not going this way. We're going back to this chest. Because now we can go and do... No, it's just a rock. It is just a rock. No, but it's a rock for the pattern. It was a rock for our wonderful little Korok friend. Oh, Mr. Quizzical Man. I'm going to leave pork chop right here. And we'll just come down here. I'm going to throw this. Let's go say hi to this guy. Hey, big buddy. What should I do? I'm terrified of deep water. That's not even that deep either. Lost in thought? No, I'm stumped about how to get this chest out of the water. What the heck do I even do? Well, first things first, we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some fishies here so we can have these. He hasn't earned the right to have a rock. He's a Korok, see? He's a Korok. I'm pretty sure he's just like a child or something. Cool. It was a sword. A cool sword, you say? Whatever, I didn't really even want that life-changing treasure anyway. Well, at least I can relax now that I know what was inside. Thanks. I love that you have the option to be like, I'm not gonna tell you what's inside there. You big ol' silly goose. Alrighty. Pork chop, you ready to go? Come on, big guy. We got places to go. We will follow the trail, and it will lead us to this here. And we're going to get to... This is what I want to do. I want to go here and get this Korok, these 2 chests, this Korok, and then we'll come back and kind of work our way through, like, this marsh area. We are going to have to go... I want to, like, from Zello Pond, when we come down to Merkay Island to get this chest, we'll go through this big marsh area and get the... There's a shrine in this area. Yeah, there's actually 2 shrines in this area. And then we'll come up here and do this, like, Lizalfos camp area. That's the goal, anyway. That's what I want to do. The area above the Zora's domain is called Lanayru Great Spring. I also couldn't find the shock arrows. I need more of those. This is the Lanayru Great Spring. This is not above Zora's domain. This is the Great Spring. I don't know what you're talking about. Sasha, I've become now more perplexed than I was before. Oh, okay. So then you just have this Lanayru region, I'm assuming, is what you mean then. I think that's what that means. Okay. I got you now, girly. Yeah, okay. I got you. I get you now. All right, I'm following. Cool. Yeah, you can get more shock arrows up here on Polyamorous Mountain. That's what I like to call it. Polyamorous Mountain. You can come up here and collect a bunch of arrows where the Lionel is. Or you can try to find traders and buy them. But you have to be careful. There's a Lionel up there, so try to stay hidden. Oh, wait. Turn. We're not... We have to view... Yeah, me and him have met. Alright. Yeah, we're not doing all that. We are not doing all that, bud. Oh, no, I hit the horse. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, a gut. Very good. Well, okay, it's not my fault. It's kind of my fault. It was my fault. But also, it's not my horse. He was a wild horse. Yeah, no, there you go. Go ahead. No, you got this. You got this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Lanta. I was trying to stop the bad guy, but he didn't die. The horse didn't die, so I'm not that bad. I'm just a little bad for shooting him on accident in the first place. Alright, so this is the Korok I was talking about earlier that is the other Korok. This is a rock matching puzzle. This one's pretty cool, actually. Because it's super easy to completely miss and walk right past. Also, do I have other Chu Chu jellies? I have ice and I have fire. Okay, so this is something really cool, and I don't know if I've talked about this on stream yet, but if you take different arrows and you defeat these guys, you can actually turn the Chus into different kinds. So, like, I can make yellow Chu Chus just by shooting it with a shock arrow. Or you can turn them into red Chu Chus by shooting it with a fire arrow. Silver, I have some very scary news for you that you may not be aware of. You're a wolf. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on now. Guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to go on now. My world is shattered. All right. So there are a lot of rocks here. So just like I do with any other Korok rock puzzle, the easiest way to find the rock that you need to match is to use stasis. And you can find our big old rock boy here. But I need to figure out which one of these we're copying. So we have these all the way up here. And then it looks like we're just missing this rock right here. So we'll come back here and we'll pick up our rock and carry it over. And we'll drop this bad puppy right over here. No, not you. The rock puppy. I know. Very sad. But there we go. There's our rock. Our rock for the Korok. Alright, and then on our way to the shrine, we can come over here and grab these 2 chests. There's so many marsh sounds happening in my ears. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't jump off. I just dismounted. Well, that was... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this guy gets it. Ooh, shock arrows. Aw, it's just the 5 shock arrows. But still, 5 shock arrows is crazy. Do not use one of them. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, my bow is damaged. Regular arrows, nice. Amazing. Wait. We can solve this. I don't know. Are you playing on the Switch 2? I forget. Do you play on the Switch 2 version? Because I think I probably can, actually. I might actually be able to. That might actually be a thing I can do. Like, I know that you're kind of saying it as a joke, but I'm like, actually serious. I'm pretty sure I can. Get out of here. Knock it off. Yeah, but it's not a Nintendo Switch version. Oh. I get it. You're all emulated and stuff. This is a Halberd. Ooh. What's the damage? What is your damage? You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I want to have an extra spear I can use. I bought it digitally and it was cheaper. Oh. I actually don't think that makes sense to me. I think I'm actually less... I think I'm more confused, actually, now than I was. It's okay, guys. Just... What do they say? Just nod your head. What is it? Smile and nod, everybody. Smile and nod. Uh-huh. That's... Oh, yeah. That's beautiful, Katie. That's what it is. Oh, this... Yeah. I gotcha. I get you. Whenever I always put Breath of the Wild on a bigger screen. Oh, I was like, what the heck is going on? What did I just trigger? Evie!
And Evie's great TR, welcome to the stream.
Evie, welcome back in. How are you doing? I apologize for calling on you so suddenly. I am Leto, a proud member of the distinguished Zora. Sure. I'm not going to read what you're saying, but I know that you're telling me about the Zora's domain. Yes, I know. I'm doing very well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. Oh, actually, you got me closer to this chest that I was coming over here for anyways, so thank you for that. And then we're going to actually leave Pork Chop over there behind us because we've got to get to that shrine there. And we're just going to go straight to... We're just going to straight fly over there. Am I going to go fight the Ganon? If I get there today... Hey, look at that. 5 ice arrows? 5 ice arrows. If I get there today, I will. It's getting to that. My nose hair is getting to that point. I've got to cut it soon. I've got to trim my. Bacon, yes. What? Don't ask me to actually guess, because I promise you I won't. Come on. Come on. Come on. Create wind that I can... Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna wait for all this to burn away. Bacon with the chicken butt. All right. Can you somehow teleport your Link into my game and fight the Ganon for me? Just asking for a friend. Yeah. Purely asking for a friend. All right, so in here, we get the Speed of Light Shrine. So this one's going to be... This one's going to take me a second to try to remember how to do. So right off the bat, we come in here and we do get the Opal. But then there is a giant Boomerang chest that we have to get. But I have not correctly done this shrine in a while. So you guys are going to have to kind of give me a second here to mentally figure this out here. I think you're going to do it successfully every single time, just because it's not... Here's the thing. I'm a dad, right? I don't think it's funny. But I do think it's comical. And it's cute. And I'm not gonna pass up a chance for something cute or even just a little bit comical to happen. Bro, I was way too prepared for the Breath of the Wild Ganon because I prepared for TOTK's Ganon fight. Oh. What, like you were playing Breath of the Wild and then... Or you were playing... What, you were playing TOTK and then went back to Breath of the Wild and then, like, over-prepared for it or something? Okay, so we have to... I need to, like, mentally figure this out. So, obviously, we've got to hit the switch once and it goes around. And then it'll raise the water and we can go across. But then we have to hit the switch again, right? Somehow. I have not done this one in so long. It's actually insane. Oh, right. Okay, so this goes around. Okay, wait. Okay. So... I need to go over... Bro, this hurts my head. This one hurts my head. I need to get across the water. And this... Okay. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go like this. Okay. I can go across like that. If I turn the wheel, then it'll go around, but it probably won't hit this, right? So it needs to be like that so that it can actually hit the target over there or hit the switch. And if I get across... Let me get across right now, because I don't even remember what's on the other side, because I know that there's something over here that I need. Yeah. So I need this. And I have tried to do this with, I've tried to do this with stasis and with rocks. And for whatever reason... Actually, have I tried this with rocks? Because I feel like the properties of rocks wouldn't change just because I'm in a shrine. I've been playing a random mobile game that gives rewards offline, but it's better not to play. Yo, speaking of mobile games, I just got my oil changed in my car. And I was playing on a mobile game while I was waiting for them to change my oil. Like, while I was just, like, hanging out in my car. And this guy walks up, and he works there, right? It wasn't just, like, some random stranger. But this, like, older guy... He walks past my window and sees me playing this game, and he goes, and it's wordscapes, right? So it's like a crossword. It's like a crossword puzzle kind of game. And he goes, "Is that wordscapes?" And I was like, yeah. And he goes, "Oh man, my wife plays that game. I'm stuck on this one level that I just can't get, man. Oh, it just really gets on my nerves." And then he just walks away, and I was like, that was the weirdest interaction I understand the whole, like, he was trying to just, I don't know, make the time go by or whatever. But I was like, bro, it's okay. Like, you don't have to, like, you didn't, like, you could have just walked past my window. You actually didn't have to say anything to me. You could have just not. This shrine doesn't let you fudge it with stasis. That's super lame. But I should be able to do it with rocks, right? If I drop 5 rocks onto here, you're telling me that this won't work? Oh, it does. I don't know how you're supposed to do this, but I just did this without glitching. All right, Sasha. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your night. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. I will see you next week. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do like a makeup stream. I feel like I probably shouldn't, right? Because then the people that usually count on me to stream, I don't want them to miss anything, and I feel like they'd be kind of a little bit dishonest. So maybe I just won't do that, and I'll just wait until next week. So, but have a good rest of your night, Sasha. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to stay true to, like, not doing glitches to do shrines. This isn't a glitch. This is just physics. This is a way to do it, and it's built into the game. And I'm gonna say that I did it right. And I'm okay with that. So if this shrine confuses you like it confuses me, and you're watching this on YouTube post-stream, there's your solution. You're welcome. It's technically breaking nothing. Exactly. See? This guy gets it. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop this. Next week? I can't wait that long. I know. But I don't really have that much of a choice. I'm also going to leave this here, because I actually cannot stand the giant boomerang. It's actually
At Minty
annoying.
4116, welcome to the stream.
Minty! Hello! Meowdy to you, partner. How are you doing? I remember how to do it, but you have to time it and swim back and forth. Yeah, we're not doing all that. We are not doing all of that. I'm not messing with all that noise. So, I found a solution to it that is not breaking the game, and it's not cheating the game. It's not glitching the game. So, I'm happy with the way that I did it. And that's all I can say about that. Okay, so we are going to have to go to Zello Pond. I'm going to say Zello Pond. We're going to have to go to Zello Pond without our horsey. So, Pork Chop, you're going to have to wait. I'm doing good, man. How about you? Your stream is so much more. I keep missing it. Totally not sleeping right after work. Hey, you know what? If you need sleep, that is totally okay. It is absolutely all right. I would rather you sleep than you be here. If you're tired and you need the rest. I was just sleeping earlier. I was taking a nap before stream. I was beat. I was just talking about how much more mentally exhausting it is to do this job than, like, to do, not this job, but to do my day job. Get out of here. Also, I don't want to take this spiked Boko bat, but I do want to take that, yeah, well, Bacon, I don't have, because I'm going to have my kids over the next few days, so, and I'll be, here's the thing, is I should be, this weekend should be pretty slow for work, so I could stream, but it's also, like, I've got a lot of editing to do, and it wouldn't be content that would even be worth, like, watching. It would just be, like, me being here, and then, if you guys wanted to just be around me while I'm editing videos, then I could do that. But then, you know, I also am gonna have my kids, and they would need stuff, and it's just, you know, it's just not worth it, and I wouldn't be making content that's actually good in the first place. So, um, you know, I've gotta take some time to, you know, spend with my kids and do my day job, and then also edit, because all of my streams, they go to YouTube, and I think I'm 3 streams behind right now, that I've got to go in and like I have to literally scrub through each stream to look at to find out where everything is so I can timestamp it in the description. It's a lot. And then I have other videos I've got to do. I've got tutorial videos I have to finish editing. Adventure Boy, you said, would a wind bomb count as a glitch? Yes, because it's not technically built into the game. It just happens to be. Evie, you said I have to go. Sorry, I could only be here for a bit. That's okay. That is totally okay. I appreciate you being here and even just saying hi. That's awesome. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Good luck and Godspeed with whatever you've got going on. Let's see. Minty, you said been fantasizing about naps recently. There's just something about getting 4 to 5 hours and working a 10-hour shift. Yeah. See, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. No, not rough. Not you, rough. This guy. All right, we are going to take the boomerang with us because we're going to need that for when we fight Thunderblight later. This Korok seed literally... Okay, just so that we're clear. I just want to make sure that we're clear on this. So, there is no place to dive in. There are no dives areas in this whole area, in this whole spot, this whole lake. No place to dive. What I'm thinking is they want you to fly in from like up there or something. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do all that. I was going to do something out of spite, but we'll just do this the easy way. Why is it always this guy? Why is this always... Why are you always the Korok that gives us rings? Why are you the water lily Korok? Do you only do water lilies, bro? Like, what are we doing here? I mean, like, I appreciate it. Whatever. You know, thanks for the Korok seed. But also, like, are you just a water lily Korok? Are we okay? Alright, let's go back and get pork chop. Oh, actually, you know what? I do want to do something before we keep going. I am, like, warm as all get out. So I'm going to turn my heater off. But I also need to get more water. And I'm going to go grab a can of coffee. Adventure Boy, I don't know if I finished answering your question. Would Wind Bomb count as a glitch? Yes, because it's not built into the game natively. It's something that was found as a, like, what is it called? It was found as a glitch feature, and it's not supposed to work. It takes advantage of the bullet time mechanic, which makes it count as a glitch. The same with like BTBs. Those are a glitch because it takes advantage of something that is not natively built into the game. It just happens to be part of the game. I was thinking you thought you could only get it with a dive. I was like, come on, Silver, you're better than this. Yeah, no, what I was thinking was, because the water lily Koroks, usually they are only dive, but you can get them by, obviously, like, you know, ice pillar and then just dropping from the top of the ice pillar, like breaking it, like I just did. But then you can also, this is a cool little thing, just for if you're watching this now or you're watching this post, and you will have seen this probably plenty, hopefully, by the time you see this. But you can also run out of stamina intentionally and fall into the water lily circle, and you'll get the Korok, run out of stamina, drown, and then you'll still get the Korok and then be reset to wherever it is that you jumped off and started gliding from, which is pretty cool. So I'll do plenty more of those during this run. Silver said he's getting coffee, but in reality, guys, he's shoving packs of Gushers in his mouth and drinking applesauce squeeze packs. That's criminal. That is criminal. Why are you selling me out like that? No, not selling me out. Why are you telling everybody my secrets? That's not very nice. I will be right back, though. Yeah, I'm going to get some more water, get some coffee. I got to pee, and then we will be back to it. So I'm going to do a little where I have a BRB screen, but I don't know if I want to put the BRB screen up. What I want to do instead... Okay, cool. In the chat, it shows up as cat orange whistling, but the actual emoji shows up on Lumia stream, which is great. I love that. That's perfect. Now I really have to pee, now that I'm just like sitting here talking about it and thinking about it. Maybe some nice jazz. You like jazz? I will put on the music, right? We'll put the music on while I step away. But you like jazz? We'll pause the timer. You like jazz? God, why would you say that? Minty? Now I literally can't get it out of my head. You like jazz? Oh my god. Oh no. We're toast. We're toast. You like jazz? Let's see. Do I even have anything? I thought I had something. I love that I ask that like you guys would know. Like, I don't know. What do you have on your computer? I don't know what you have. I don't know. I thought I had a BRB screen somewhere that was like better, that was like... I absolutely have one somewhere. Yeah, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. There we go. Change it up a little bit. It's so good. It's so good. Fine. Why is yogurt night so difficult? I love that. It's so good. Aha, I found it. Fine! My heart can't take this emotional roller coaster! Okay, so we're gonna go add source, image. Boom. Boom. You like jazz? Where's this at? This is in desktop, thumbnails, P-break. Boom. P-break. BRB, time for a P-break. Yeah, those are winter boots. All right, I will be... Did you get it to work there? Did you get it to work there, Mr. Mint? I think you're still doing it wrong, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Did it work? These are winter boots. Alright, we can go ahead and hide this. Get that out of the way. Ugh. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ah, black and yellow. Change it up a little bit. Why is Yogurt Night so difficult? By the way, we're at 78 followers on Twitch. That's pretty sick. We are 2 followers away from our 80 follower goal. That is dope. That is wildly exciting. I love it. These are winter boots. God, that is so funny. Ellie, you said my cat just went insane? What's wrong with your cat? What's wrong with your stinking cat, girly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, I used to do that too. Chase cats. No way I'm dropping frames? Am I really dropping frames? I think I'm only dropping frames on TikTok. I'm sorry, your dad put your... I almost said your dog. Your dad put your cat outside. You know what? That's where they belong anyways. There's no such thing as an indoor cat, just as much as there's no such thing as an indoor plant. Alright? Indoor plants are just fake plants, and if you take a real-life plant and you put it inside, it doesn't belong inside. That's not where plants live. Cats come from the outside. That's where they stay. Alright, let's go back to our... this thing and this thing. There we go. Okay. Ellie, how are you typing in both chats? Is Ellie typing in both chats? Wait a minute. Is it doing that thing again where it posts twice? I don't know. It doesn't look like it is. No, yeah, it's not. I don't know. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean in both chats? I only see her in one. Oh. Adventure Boy, you're talking about because TikTok has its own chat section. Yes. So this box below my webcam is my overlay chat that I have linked with an app that I call... I didn't call it this. With an app that I use called Lumia Stream. That's where that is showing up in. Your chats show up for you, but they don't show up down here below my webcam because I'm assuming your account is age restricted. So you are like under the age of 18. And so for safety and security reasons, your chats don't show up on different chat features and apps that are external from TikTok. So that's why that is showing up for you. So you'll see everybody else's chats from Twitch and YouTube and anybody from TikTok who's over 18, or at least their account is over 18. But age-restricted accounts don't show up in the chat box below my webcam. but they will show up for anybody that is on native, like on TikTok itself. Oh, your phone died. Okay, I was wondering why you didn't respond, because you were out here trying to say lizard and these are winter boots. Did you get it to work? I don't remember what the command is. It should just be like this. Oh, right, because you were... Right. Hold on. It should just be this, I think. Oh, no. I changed it. I think. Yes, it's exclamation TTS. That's what it is. That's how you have to do it. Okay, so... The only way to get our horse around is to take it through all this marshland. But I do want to come over here and get these... I want to grab these luminous stones real quick before we go too far, and then for the sake of travel, I think it'll save time if we actually just fast travel to the shrine. So we'll do that instead of going back across the water. Okay, it was the water. I thought I heard a Hinox over here or something, and I was very confused. There we go. Can we get 4 for 4? We got 1 for each of those. That's super lame. Ooh, come here. Come here. Alright, not bad. No, I guess we'll just run. Because I'm going this way anyways. Oh, are you not a... You're not a traitor? Well, now I'm just... Now I'm bothered. Whatever. Okay. There are some glizzy boys over here, though.
6, 7.
Weird that it said it like that, but yeah, there you go. This guy's about to try to smack the crap out of me. Ready? Whoa! Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh! Okay, so I'm going to clip that, but that... So, right there, what just happened with that Lizalfos and his dying body, that's a good example of how bullet time works. Because the way that works is it literally slows... Hey, welcome back. The way that bullet time works, and bullet time happens literally anytime the game goes in slow motion, so during flurry rushes, during perfect dodges, during actual bullet time, literally anytime the game slows down, that is considered bullet time. And the way that it works is that anything that moves in bullet time that is external from Link moves at, I believe, 10 times speed or higher. It is extremely amplified. So anything that you like that was Alphos, its body was moving because I hit it with my sword. Okay, that was excessive. But its body started moving because I hit it with my sword, and because it was still in bullet time, it was moving, and then it shot off as soon as I left bullet time, because it took whatever like momentum that I sent into it and whoo threw it. I play baseball with the bokoblins when they throw rocks in bullet time. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, there you go. See, that's a good use of bullet time. There you go. Very creative. I like it. I like it very much. Yeah, you like that? You like jazz? There's a video that I've watched that has quotes that has just this guy laughing about the quotes from that movie, and now I'm gonna have to go watch it like 100 times after stream. You think the mobs see Link moving at lightning speed, or do they physically feel time slow down? Just imagine seeing some naked guy just slow time on you and rushing at you with a sword. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. I mean, I guess early game he's naked, huh? It's a weird way to phrase it there, bud, but also kind of right, and it's kind of scary. I would like to think that they just see everything happening in real time and not in slowed speed. But also, that's terrifying. Could you imagine that, being attacked by a naked guy or an almost naked guy? In slow motion, or at lightning speed, I guess. That would be scary. That would be scary. Breath of the Wild Link, in my imagination, doesn't get his blue tunic. Other Links get their green, but his default is naked. I like that. Nice. It just seems like, I don't know, wild and natural. I like it. Alright. I'm here for it. Adventure Boy, you said, why do you not invest into hearts? What I like to do when I have a chance to is I try to invest in getting a full wheel of stamina first. So from now on, now that I have a full second wheel of stamina, we'll be getting hearts instead. But I wanted to get stamina first because we use quite a bit of that for, you know, all the running and all that stuff. All right, let's go ahead and make our way around.
Like he should getting hearts off of poop stinky heads.
Getting hearts, getting like he should. Getting hearts are for poop stinky heads. Okay. The way that was read didn't make any sense to me for a second. Hey, how's it going, Bop? Would you rather never be able to wear clothes aside bare minimum, or wear nothing but ballerina clothes? I don't know. I think that's a bad question for me to answer because I'm already kind of gay, man. Like I would be okay with that. I think I'd be totally okay with that. Honestly, I'd be okay wearing ballerina clothes. Like if I had to tell my boss that it was an exception and I didn't really have a choice, then yeah.
SH Shim Sim Shomalalala.
All right. Weird that it was read as SH first. Hey, excuse me, I'm busy. Yeah, there you go. Knock off that behavior there, little Lizzie boy. Yeah, good job. Now you have nothing to fight with. And now you're dead. So, good job. Honestly, I respect the choice. What about you? What would you do? Are you going ballerina clothes, or are you going nothing? Are you raw dog in life? Why is there not there's not amber in this? What? How dare? How dare? Okay, well, what do we have over here then? Nothing? We ain't got nothing? Well, you have that. Okay, well, let's grab pork chop and get down to that other Korok. Can't believe there's no amber in that wagon. There's always. I'm going outside with nothing but a leaf. Ooh. That's, there's some. I'm not going to get too descriptive, but I will say there are some people I would like to see like that. Link might be one of them. But yeah. This guy didn't even see that I just killed his friend. Huh. Well. Why do you look like a Talus? No. Read it in some... What did you read? Read it in some book called The Bibble or something. New fashion treat I'm going to start. A new fashion... Oh, you mean trend. I imagine you meant trend. What is... Aha! There it is. Come here. Yeah, there we go. I love this guy. He is my... This is my favorite Korok. My favorite Korok is this little orange face boy. Such a cute little Korok boy. Love it. Love it to see it. Oh yeah, this is the fruit. This is the fruit matcher. Okay, so again, we'll go stasis on that, and then we will go ahead and drop a bomb. There we go. Love that. Yeah, I meant trend. I think I need to stop getting pro models of phones. The keyboard is too small for me. Huh. I'm assuming the answer is no. Did you get the Hoteno chest yet? No. You are correct. The answer is no. But it's not for lack of trying. We did some research and found that it is not my fault. That chest is the infamous chest that nobody can get. It is actually unavailable to every player ever because it is glitched too far in the ground and nobody can get it. It shows that it's there, but it doesn't actually exist, or at least you can't get to it. And it is terrible. So, it is the only chest in the whole game that you actually cannot get. Get out of here, you weirdo. Get out of here, you nerd. Have you ever misplaced the bomb and hit the other fruit off? Yeah. Every other time that I'm not streaming. Whenever I play the game casually, yeah. All the time. You guys think it's a joke when I say that I'm bad at this game? I suck at this game. I do crazy, dumb things all the time. Of course. Of course I've done that. It's embarrassing. Just wait. Eventually, I'll do it here too. I promise. I promise. You will not miss out on any of the bad plays. You stick around long enough, you'll see me play pretty bad. Believe you me. I used to work with a guy who used to say that all the time. Believe you me. Remember when you couldn't beat the first test of strength? You mean like every time I do it? Yeah. I told you guys, I'm not good at this game. I play this game because I love it, not because I'm good at it. I know a lot about it, and I've played it a lot, but I'm definitely not good at it. There we go. Alright. Hey, that was cool. That was really cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and we got a silver longsword in here. So, let's go ahead and get, what can we get rid of? I think it does less damage than the claymore. I think it only does, I think the silver longsword unmodified, I believe only does 25 or 26 damage. $22 damage. I was wrong. So we're not going to keep it. I love the bowl one. It's what? An average ice cream bowl. This is an average size ice cream bowl to you? One that you can sit inside of? If I had that much ice cream, I would probably literally die. So, I'm jealous. I would never be able to consume that much ice cream. I always wonder why people don't take buffs with the rock Octoroks. Huh? What do you mean? Oh! Um, I don't, because it's not a guarantee. So like you can absolutely toss in a weapon and it comes out worse than the rusty version. Like the I don't know, I don't remember what the chances are. I don't know what the percentage is, but there is a percentage of like buff their weapons with the Octoroks, just save beforehand. Oh, that's a good idea too. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah. I guess you could save beforehand. Um but yeah, I guess if you don't do that though, then I don't know what the percentage rate is, but yeah, there's like a percentage rate of chance whether you'll get an upgrade or a downgrade. And if I get if I take something rusty and I get a downgrade from the rusty, that's criminal. We're not doing that. So, but that is a good idea, saving beforehand. I hadn't even thought about that. Yes, I know, lady. I know. I know where I can find Prince Sidon. Have you ever done the Chu Chu Jelly Bounce Wind Bomb? No. I haven't successfully done it. No, no, not very good at doing that. I've thought about doing it, but definitely not at the skill level of wanting to try it. Adventure Boy, you said it. Have you done any of the Divine Beasts yet? No. So I'm doing these by region. So far we've gone through the Great Plateau. We've gone through the Dueling Peaks, Hateno, and now we are in Lanayru, and this is where our first Divine Beast is. So this is where we will do that. It's so good you can do it anywhere, not just a cliff. I didn't even know that people did it on cliffs. From the people that I've seen do it, they actually do it on flat ground. So I didn't even know that you could do it on a cliff. I imagine doing it on a cliff would just be pointless since you can do a regular wind bomb. I didn't know that. Speaking of bombs, this is a nice little small bundle of bomb arrows. Love that. I meant to say it's criminal if you are even upgrading Rusty. What do you mean if you're upgrading Rusty? If I have something Rusty, I'm going to try to upgrade it. No, no, no. No. Don't you even dare. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, what do we have in here? This is... Oh, okay, cool. A purple rupee. That would be really hard on a cliff. Would you just jump off the cliff? Yeah. Wouldn't you just jump off the cliff for the wind bomb at that point? Yeah. Because and that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, wouldn't you end up just jumping off the cliff for the wind bomb? You wouldn't actually even... Like, you wouldn't need the jelly bounce? That's what I heard it called. Is it a glitch to farm bomb arrows in Akala when it's raining so they don't go off? I don't even know. I don't even know anything about that glitch. The way that, but yes, because I mean, you're. I think anything that takes advantage of the game's core mechanic is a glitch. Even if it's something like, you know, using a multi-shot bow to shoot, you know, bomb arrows in the rain or something. Or what? I actually don't even know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, bomb arrows. Yeah, I would never do that. But I also wouldn't need to do that anyways though, because I don't use any bomb arrows that I use come from each of the different characters in each of the regions for the Divine Beasts. They give you bomb arrows to stop all of the stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't use them. Like I don't use them enough for it to matter. So I don't worry too much about having enough bomb arrows. I think if I used them more, then maybe, but I just don't use them enough for it to matter. And the ones that I do use come from the like, don't they come from like the chiefs or whatever? Except for in Zora's domain. Alright, so we got this, and then there's this chest that I don't know where the heck this is. It's somewhere close by. It's apparently right here, actually. Oh, it is. It's not apparently, it is right here. And it's more money. Because the game just wants to make us filthy freaking rich. Bacon's back! Maybe you should, so you can feel like you're a god at... Oh, you feel like you're good at fighting? Haha. Don't be sorry. Say it with your chest, boy. Say it with your chest, boy. Don't be afraid. I promise whatever you guys say won't hurt my feelings. I'll tell you that right now. If you have a joke that you want to tell that would be mildly offensive or something, that is like I'm okay with like mildly offensive jokes if they're like tasteful. You know, if you have a tasteful jokes are good. Decide on making it rain ones on Link. If only we could be so lucky. Dude, look. I'm not entirely gay, but I am way too gay to play this game sometimes. Like the other day when I was playing this, I finished stream wearing this and I was geeking out. Minty, oh my god. I'm not reading that out loud, but that is hilarious. Yeah. Solid. Yesterday I was playing this and finished. Oh my god. Same. Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's actually exactly what I did. What did you finish? Yes. Yes, I finished. No. What did you finish? Yes, I finished. Okay. Maybe we just won't ask. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Myself? Duh. Yeah, exactly. Some clothes look so much better dyed. Okay. I think it was not the last challenge run that I did, but the one before that or something like that. Or no, it was one of my other... I don't remember which one it was. I took all of my clothes, and I took them to Hateno, and I was like, I want to dye these all green, because I want to have the effects of certain items while also being able to maintain the color of his green style, his iconic green style. So I did that. Brother, when I tell you, this dude was so cute. Oh, it was so cute. It was so good. What? Ow. Okay, rude. A traveler shield? Unpopular opinion, red, black, white, gray are the only good-looking colors. Uh-oh. I'm out of a regular sword. Except for my guardian sword, I guess. That's fine. Hold on, what colors? Hold on, let me look at that again. Red, black, white, and gray? I mean, my pants are dark blue. A gold rupee! Oh my Lanta! Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Sure, we like that. We'll take that all the way. We'll take that to the bank. My goodness. No, only for the game. Oh. If you could devour Link, what would he taste like? Oh my god, what a question. I don't know if I should even... I don't even know. How long do you think this challenge is going to take? Well, unfortunately, even though I usually do things like that, I'm not even considering this a challenge. It is just a walkthrough. More or less. It is a walkthrough, but it is definitely a bit more unorthodox of a walkthrough than your average, you know, sit and talk at you, recorded, you know, YouTube video walkthrough. And considering we're doing each area, or we're doing this by region, and I have to kind of break them up so I actually have time for editing and everything, it's going to take probably through all of next week, I believe. And maybe a little bit more than that. Oh, Guardian! He did not hear me. Okay. I've got more money, that's good. If I could devour Link, what would he taste like? I don't know. Let me hold on. Let me knock out this Guardian real quick, and then we'll... Do not walk on my horse. What is wrong with you? I will destroy you. And this is why the pot lid is goated, and this is why you're trash. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What is this chest up here? This is a broadsword. Okay, we're gonna go back up here and grab this real quick, since I am now short a sword. Never gonna play Ocarina of Time because you don't love me. I'm not gonna play Ocarina of Time because it is not Breath of the Wild. No, there's a reason, but I was in the middle of thinking about something else when I was saying that. That was my instant response. What days do I stream? I stream every Monday through Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And my schedule is also on... I have my schedule, I think... Hold on. I should have my schedule pinned to the top of my TikTok profile. And then there's also it's not a clickable link, but there is a website, a Beacons like website URL you can go to that has all of my socials, that shows like where what my schedule is and what kind of stuff I do. I need to make a new link for challenge submissions so that when people have different submissions for me, they have different ideas, I can actually have you guys go to my actual like Twitch or something, or my Discord, and actually submit challenges so I can make them more official, because I'd like to be able to do that so you guys can have a little bit more like interaction and like direct communication with me, kind of. In my personal run, I have the choice to get the Master Sword before any Divine Beast. Should I? I have 13 hearts already. I would. The cool thing about getting the Master Sword before doing the Divine Beasts is that you can also get them without... You can get the Master Sword, and the Master Sword goes to full 60 damage around any Guardian or like Malice related thing, including the Divine Beasts and Ganon. So you can actually play through the game without the DLC and still get the full 60 damage. You just can't use it with 60 damage outside of those Malice areas, unless you get the DLC. Which is cool. It's a cool little feature. I know I said I would play it, Minty. I know. I don't know. I've gotta create a better system on how that needs to happen. Because I don't currently have, like... I don't currently have a good way to, like, organize how I would do that. Because all of my content is around Breath of the Wild, all of my clips and all of that stuff. And so, can you stop throwing things at me, please? So, whatever the heck I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something and now it's gone. Did I get that rupee? Yes, I did. And then I just grabbed this opal. Okay, cool. Cool. Where's my horse at? Hello? Oh, he's in the bush. What's better, the DLC Master Sword or the best Guardian gear possible? If you're talking about all gear overall, I would say the Guardian stuff, because against the Divine Beasts, the Guardians, and Ganon, if you get the Guardian or the Ancient Armor set and the Ancient Weapons and you upgrade it, you get extreme proficiency. If you have a weapon, a damage buff applied with like a food or an elixir, then you can have proficiency in damage reduction and damage output with all ancient weapons using the ancient gear, like the armor, and you can have the damage buff, and those stack on top of each other. So you can do a massive amount of damage. So I would say if you're going to get either the... if you're going to choose between the DLC Master Sword and the Ancient stuff, I would say the Ancient stuff for sure. I don't know, Minty. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said or what I was going to do. There's been a lot of days between now and whenever that was. Ah, crap. Ah, jeez. Ah, nuts. Hey! Ah, crud. Oh, of course you're gonna grab a tree. Of course you're gonna grab a tree. I don't really want the... Well, I guess it's kind of the best thing I can get. Alright, fine. Third 100% run. Nice. I think I'm, this is probably like the 10th one that I've done. I think 10th, or close to it. Like full 100% run. There is a... I don't think it's in here. No, it's not in here. This, right here. Forest Dweller's Bow. Ayo, nice. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I've mentioned this before, but I've been playing this game pretty much since it came out. And yeah, I've spent a lot of time playing this, just doing different challenge runs and just playing through the game casually, and also doing a lot of 100% runs, because I just, like, when I first got into playing this game, I would do 100% run after 100% run. I did probably 3 in a row, all within probably a month or less of each other. It was... I enjoyed all of it. I mean, like, there's, you know... But then, you know, I kind of stopped playing for a little while and had a lot of other stuff going on. Naboris goes last. Are we sure? Is that what we're doing? No, we'll do that. I'm down. I'm down. We'll do, yeah, we'll do Naboris last. Sure. Adventure Boy, you said I'm gonna go now, because it's late for me, and I have testing tomorrow, so good night, and see you next week, Monday. Yes, I look forward to seeing you there, and good luck on your tests. I hope you have a good night, and you get some good rest. Thanks for being here. Alright, so we've got to get through the Lizalfos camp up here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, Cranky Pants. Alright. You know what? I'm going to leave you here, actually, because I don't feel like fighting you through here. What do I have? I don't really have a whole lot to fight with. We just started state testing, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, yeah, I remember all that stuff. Alright, well, good luck, friend. And if it doesn't go well, don't take it too hard. They make school feel like it's really, really important, and it is, but it's not so important that you have to, you know, lose your mind over it. No matter how it goes, you are still valuable and awesome. Alright, we've got Opal, we have 10 arrows, and then we have a soldier spear somewhere up here. Do we have a soldier spear? I mean, I'd like to have another spear, I suppose.
Is it midnight at your house yet?
Oh, it's always been midnight. Do you mean actually? As far as real timelines go, no, it is not. It's only 7:50. But as far as the joke goes, yes. It will always be midnight in my house. Where's this last chest? I think it's in the water. No, bad boy. No, no, no. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's right here. Oh, the 10 arrows. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. You guys have anything better than that? No, I don't think so. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get my horse through here, but I don't actually think it matters that much because we're gonna go to the top of the tower, make our way down, and get all these chests. Yeah, yeah, alright, alright. Man, there's a lot of stuff over here to get. Holy smokin' olies. You know, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Since it's almost 8, I'm going to get these chests that are here, this one as well, and this Korok, and then we'll go back to the Shrine of Resurrection, do our sign-off, and I still remember that night you asked me that. Hilarious. Yeah. That is... It was so funny. But then we'll save the rest of this because there was a good portion of this evening that was just like marking this stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Because I've got a ton of editing to do. I really do, and I can't. The other problem is that if I break this up, if I don't break this up enough, if I don't break it up enough, then I've got too many things to put in my YouTube descriptions, and it is just exhausting. And then I run out of space, and then I can't, it's terrible. It's not good. So, but I got some of these before. Aha, this one. I actually had a rock almost fall on me here. Is it going to do it again? It's not going to do it again? No rock this time. Oh, there it is. Found it. I had to trigger it. I had not triggered it. Okay. Alright, so we have some arrows. Always love the arrows. That rock almost fell on my head last time. Yeah, you're cooked. We're not doing all that. Yeah, we're not doing all that. Get out of here. We'll grab some of these Loomy stones. Dang, I thought they looked cool at night. That transition from night to day, that's super cool. Very cool. Would you rather be stuck on an island with your girlfriend or Link? Oh my... Oh. That's actually really tough. I think I would say my girlfriend because I wouldn't have to convince my girlfriend of like anything. You know, she already likes me. And you know, I wouldn't have to do any like flirting or anything. But with Link, I'd have to actually like, you know, try and flirt with him and hope it goes well. Knock that off. This guy. Okay. Rude. Give me that. That's actually a really good question, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, a silver bow. A silver bow. I don't know though. He's so cute. Like I really can't. I really cannot. I thought you would give in to IRL Link. Oh, that's okay. I don't know. It's rough. That's a really tough that's a tough call. Just because I think like I would have to actually spend time trying to like, I don't know. I feel like saying something like convince Link of something was just like, it just sounds wrong. But like, that's kind of what it is. You know, I'd have to like convince him that I'm, you know, fun to be around or like flirt with him or whatever. With my girlfriend, I don't have to flirt with her. She already likes me. Ow. Rude. I guess we're taking the spear. Oh, I just got this. I just didn't mark it off. I'm a silly goose. Just two dudes on an island. Whoa! I'm using the wrong bow. You know what? Screw it, we'll use it. I have a very, very nice picture of Link. I think I mentioned that last week or at some point earlier. I have a very, very attractive picture of Link shirtless, putting his hair up, and he's like dripping water, and he's like shimmering in the light. Too much. It is too much. Yeah, let me just get in the way of your foot. Yeah. And have you seen the people that he's competing with that want a chunk of Link? You're a very handsome guy, Silver, but a chunk of Link? I'm sorry. Hey, do you mind? Can you stop doing that, please? You're out here getting on my nerves, Mr. Moblin. Okay? No, that's enough. Oh my goodness gracious. Give me this. Piece, chunk, fragment, whatever. Yeah. I get you now. Okay, alright. Oh, what? Did you completely forget about me because I shocked you and stole your weapon? Big old jerk. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, we're not just grabbing that. No, no, this is personal now. This has become a personal problem. Get out of here. Next, he's going to look for a photo of Link wearing a leaf. Who's to say I haven't already done that? I mean, what? Who would do that? No, I actually don't. I actually don't. But now I might. I will tell you what, I have been gifted a few different, a little bit more than suggestive photos of Link. Very, in a tasteful sort of way, I suppose. I was kind of hoping that this was going to be modified a little bit, and now I'm sad to see that it's not, so we're going to go ahead and leave it behind. I should have assumed that it wasn't going to be modified, but oh well. Okay, so we have a soldier's bow, a hunter's shield, arrows, and more arrows. Okay. Naked is not tasteful. I didn't say he was naked. I said it was tasteful. Get out of here, you nerd. Get out of here, you nerd. Whoa. Who was shooting at me? Whoa. Oh, sure. You know what? Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Fall off into the water. Of course. Oh my god, I know, but I also know you probably seen him pull that Master Sword out of his pants, not a rock. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you're kind of right. You're kind of right. Alright. I'll give you that. What is this supposed to be? This is a shield. We're not going to grab this. Look at that. Look at that. Some nice jumps. Alright. Where is this chest at? Hi, yes, do you mind? I'm in the middle of doing something that is not concerning you whatsoever. I just made you light yourself on fire. That's pretty good. Okay. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Meme reset. Oh gosh. You guys aren't on that meme reset too, are ya? Ay. Regular arrows. These are just regular old arrows. And then we should have a bomb arrow and then another regular arrow? Or did I just pick that one up? Who is... Hello, do you mind? Get out of here. 3, 4, buckle some more. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 6, 7. No. Come on, everybody. 6, 7. No. Come on. I swear I will throw you. Come on. Is there not a Korok here? Are you kidding me? You're telling me there's a big old hole right here and there's no Korok. That is, hard to believe. Hard to believe. Ooh, hello. Hey, I like what you're packing there, bud. Can I have that?
I will blow my musket if you say the digits of 6 and 7 one more bloody time.
Blow the musket. Blow my musket. Oh my gosh. Give me that. Thank you very much. Very good. Very good, very good. Yes, very, very good, very good, very good. I forgot to add the one that they mentioned. Excuse me, can I climb up there, please? That was very rude. Okay. Did I... Look, I know I'm crazy and everything, but like... Did I get this chest with the 5 arrows or something? Or where the heck was this supposed to be at? Oh, no, it's supposed to be... Oh, wait. I once spent an hour there looking for a boulder for that Korok. Yeah. What, just to find out that it's not there? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely so rude. There are the arrows, by the way. Goodness. So the only thing left is this shield and this bow. But we don't have space for a bow. And also it's a soldier's shield, or a soldier's bow, so I'm going to wait and see if we can come back later and it'll be modified. And so the only thing we have other than that is this chest up here by the pathway. And then there is the... What happens when you run out of chests in this game? We're all cousins. We're all bees. That's your queen? That's a guy in woman's clothing. That's a drag queen. You like jazz? I don't know. Nothing, I guess. Well, I mean, technically, you can never run out of chests in this game. Like, factually speaking, there's no way to actually run out of chests in this game. It's impossible. So, I guess we'll never know. Like, is loot just impossible to get after? I think as far as, like, arrows go, you end up just needing to, like... arrows, I guess you have to buy and find. Well, no, because enemies still respawn. So you can buy arrows at shops, and those replenish every, like, I don't know, however much time. I have no idea what the time frame is. But arrows replenish at stores and from traders. But then, the drop rate was, yeah, Minty, that's definitely not happening, by the way. There's absolutely no way that that can even happen. Like, actually, legitly, without doing a glitch, that's impossible. Yeah, that would, yeah. Also, the chests. It's not like the chests respawn. But yeah, so traders and shops replenish arrows, and then when blood moons happen, then monsters also respawn, and they have in their own specific code, they have um, a code that writes what the drop rate for arrow bundles is, so that they have that too. I have never had to worry about these timers. Like, a lot of these timer Koroks, I started getting after I learned how to wind bomb. So I never had to worry about them. Oh, this isn't even the one that I wanted to get. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. It started here, and then it goes over here. That's right, okay. Okay, let's go back to the tower. Then we'll get the shrine, which is a test of strength, I believe. And then we'll... Are you only able to do to 99.998 complete this game, since one chest is underground and one respawns? Which one respawns? There's a respawn chest? I don't know anything about that. There we go. Oh, I was hoping I was going to be able to do it before then. Oh, you have a spot for that, too. Perfect. There's an arrow chest by the island that takes Link's clothes. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, Eventide. Wow, a single bomb arrow in a chest. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that. I have no idea, actually. But no, technically the game is seen as 100% complete once you've gotten like all the regions, all the shrines, all the towers, and the Koroks. The chests actually don't count towards the game's tracked data, if that makes sense. So once you complete the game, it'll show you at the bottom left of the screen what your completion rate is once you reload your save before your Ganon fight. And once you get all of the quests and the like locations and all of the shrines and towers and Korok seeds actually make up the majority of your completion, which is pretty diabolical. But in your mind, you can never complete it. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is true, yeah. We get a knight's bow. And then he's also got a sword and a shield. Nice. I like this. I like where this is going. Alright. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh, come on. Oh. No, hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. No shock trap? Whoa. Oh, yeah, that'd be a cool idea, huh? I hadn't even thought about that. I don't ever think about doing that. You know, a bow favored by the Zora for fishing. It doesn't boast the highest firepower, but the special metal it's crafted from prioritizes durability. Shamelessly. Well, but it's a minor test of strength too. I'm not gonna get all crazy on a baby scout. Maybe a major test of strength. We'll try something like that. Hey, we can get our first heart too. This is actually a great way to end things. So let's go to Kakariko, and we'll get a heart. That's what we'll do. And then we'll go to the Shrine of Resurrection. Oh, Impa! Whose parents deserve it? Our first heart. The Guardians. Look at that. Our first heart. Amazing. And actually, to save us on time tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week. Ugh. Oh, it's gonna be next week. That's so sad. That's okay, though. Gives me something to look forward to as well. Let's cook up some real good stuff. Got 9 of these. Oh my gosh. The best mass healing food, either big hearty radishes, big hearty truffles, or the hearty durians. But literally just doing like one. But it also depends on your hearts. If you have like, because if you cook up one of anything, you get a full recovery, and then like one of any of the hearty foods, like even the hearty fish, you get a full recovery plus whatever it grants you. You know, like small, like regular hearty radishes give you 3 additional hearts unless you get a critical cook. But yeah, it just kind of depends on. See, like we got a critical, so we got 4 hearts instead of 3. But yeah, either like any of the big hearty foods, or hearty durians, or the hearty salmon. There's hearty bass and hearty salmon, and I think hearty salmon gives you like 2 or 3 additional hearts on top of the whatever the heck it's called, the bass. I like doing endurance stuff, so like Endura carrots for a full stamina recovery plus extra, and then I also do the Endura shrooms for the same thing. So we do 1 Endura shroom, and we get a full stamina recovery plus extra stamina. And I like to just do 1 of each, because I can take things like Stamella shrooms, or what else do they have? like, stamina granting things are good. If you want to have, like, a stamina food that you cook up to give you regular stamina, but I like to just cook one of the increased limit foods at a time. That way I can have a bunch of them. So instead of cooking up, 5 Endura shrooms, so I have one extra stamina food, if I cook up one Endura shroom 5 times, then I can run out of stamina 5 times and still have stamina. And still have, like, one more food. But if it's just, like, a regular Stamella shroom or a regular, like, food item, then I'll just cook up the food items until I get my full health. But things that increase that limit, oof, love that. Hardy Enduran farming time, yep. Those are good. Durians are good to find in Farron, but if you get the Camera Plus rune, then you can find them pretty easily. Yeah, absolutely. There's also the Hardy Blue Shells. Those are good. But yeah, like, see, if we go look at the food that I've cooked. So now I have, if I had like, 10 hearts or something, and I ate just one of these, then I'd get 10 hearts plus an additional heart. And I can do that over and over and over with all of these, So I can I can be low on hearts, and if I just cook one thing, then, instead of a whole bunch of... So, like, I would recommend cooking one Hardy Durian and do that 4 or 5 times, or however many times you have durians for. So you have multiple foods that will, re-heal you, or replenish your health, I guess, or whatever. What was I working on? I had my Hardy Blue Shells, that's right. Alright, we'll cook up one more of these, and then I think that's it. I think I'm all out of endurance foods. I'm out of hardy food, and I have I have one Staminoka, but I don't have any... Oh, no, Tireless Frogs, that's right. Tireless Frogs do that, too. So, for elixirs with stamina... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one Tireless Frog and then one Boko Gut. There we go. And that'll give us the same thing. It'll give us the same kind of effect. So we do one Tireless Frog, and then we do another Boko Gut, and we'll get... I think I can actually just do this with anything, because I think the gut actually gives health. So we can do a Tireless Frog, and we can actually just do a... let's do a Boko Horn. Hey, there we go. See, same thing. So, I've never really played with food. I just kind of rush bosses. Yeah, it can definitely... I think when I first started getting into, like, the cooking part of this game, I was like, I thought it was gonna take forever to learn, but it was super worth it to figure out at least the little things, just the way that you can manipulate health and stamina with the increased limit thing. It's so good. Because, I mean, look at this. Now I have a whole bunch of hearty foods instead of cooking up 5 foods that were 5 hearty meals that might max out your hearts, it's so much better to just cook up one at a time if you have the ability to, like, stay alive, and use fighting tactics and, flurry rushes and all of that good stuff. And then we have all of this extra stamina stuff. These are exceptions. I made these, I think, I made these a handful of days ago. But then I have all of these extra enduring meals and elixirs so that when I run out of stamina, then I'll get a full replenishment of stamina and extra stamina. And then I can do that a whole bunch. And then, you get stuff like this that just kind of appears over time, where you just like start picking up seared steaks and stuff, or roasted fish. So that's cool. All right, I think that I've got almost 3 full pages of food though. I'm only 4 meals off of 3 pages of food, which is super cool. So, all right, let's and we just got an extra heart. We're looking good. We are doing really, really good actually. I like how things are looking. What, like the actual fish or the in the game? Oh, bass, the actual fish. All right, cool. I don't know. I don't really eat fish, but I apparently make really good fish. Like I've cooked fish and I make it really good. All right, I'm going to try to get out of here before the ad starts because I do have an ad coming up in 4 minutes, so I want to get out of here before that happens. Tonight was really, really good. I actually really enjoyed everything about stream tonight. I had some moments tonight where I was like, I don't know, or not tonight, but like when I first got on, I was like, ugh, I don't really know. No, not fish sticks. I'll buy those in the freezer and throw them in the oven. I haven't ever tried breading fish sticks before. I feel like maybe I should though, huh? I don't know. If I ever have somebody who asks me to cook them fish, then maybe I'll try something like that. But yeah, when I got on tonight, I was like, I don't know if I really want to, like, I don't know. I was feeling really weird. I had just woken up from a nap. I was feeling kind of groggy and a little bit mentally and emotionally kind of out of it. I felt kind of weird, but I'm glad that I got through it, got into it, and all of you guys have been so, so great. For those of you watching post, you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you just as much as I appreciate any of the folks that are here watching right now. You guys are all awesome, and I appreciate all of you. I am going to get going, though. It is getting late, and I've got to do a bunch of editing tonight, and I have some planning for next week that I've got to actually do so I can make sure that we're, like, knocking this out as soon as possible while also being fairly thorough enough to actually cover everything. So, I'm gonna get to going on all of that, and then I will be I'll be back on Monday, and it'll be it always feels like a really long weekend. I hope you have a good rest of your night, Mr. Baconiter. Yeah, I will. I'll be back on Monday, and we'll keep trucking along. We'll actually get around to doing our first Divine Beast next week. We'll actually finish through Lanayru and get our first Divine Beast done, and then also finish the whole rest of the region and get the rest of those shrines and all that stuff. So that'll be really good. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All of those of you that are still here on all of my crazy different platforms that I film on or that I stream on. I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful rest of your night, whenever and wherever you are. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Ooh, and you know what we can do too? Let's do this. Hey, there we go.